You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't a gift, you know it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Giants. is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. The Giants are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. Now Lance on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And to the 2-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Right in at 7. First down, Chargers.
Down. Ready?
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Lance. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in the game.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. From midfield, here's Lance. He finds his target, Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
On play action, Lance. Pass to the right side. He's got Ryman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Mahomes now to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. Well, the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants add 6 to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. 14, Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the ground, this is Hampton. Skirts by him at the 35. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Here we go.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they convert on 33 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
On first down, it's Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Lance. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That is Josh Hines-Allen getting in there to bring him down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 14. And Lance going to throw. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Down, 10 cycles. Yellow, 43. Ready.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taking him. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Mahomes going to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. In the double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 15. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw, it's Lance. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hey, black, 95.
Here's Lance to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Play action, now it's Lance. On the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Again, it's Lance. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Lance now to throw. And this pass broken up.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll kick it away for the second time. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. This time they stay on the ground. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
A dump off for Mason. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lance looking to throw it.
On the screen, this is Mason. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting.
Mahomes, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those those guys down on the field, alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
32. Cut.
Mason going to get it on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last two possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Striker. 3-3. Yes.
Now Lance. Flushed out right. He's got Mason complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jordan Mason from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have cut the lead back down to 2.
Ready.
Lance going to try to throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, it shifts past him. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Shaq Thompson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one swung out here to Jones.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. The Charger drive about to get going. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there. It leaves him in a good spot here. Second down and inches upcoming.
Ready, break. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. Back to throw. Lance. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
First down, Los Angeles.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold.
Here we go. Here we go. 62 points. Ready.
Shotgun now for Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Mason. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, LA! Johnny Mundt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Giants, 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. So a good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now a draw play. This is Jones. Now he's free at the 35. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point.
Mahomes will throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
They're on 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Down. 45. Right. Right to Nito. Check, huh?
Here's Lance. He's got a man. Complete. Through the middle of the field. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. On the give, it's Mason. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll run again with Mason. And he stopped immediately there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them